Hello, beautiful friends. This is the Organizer Advisor here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Grab your favorite hydration beverages while you watch this video so you can stay hydrated, which is one of our daily health and beauty routines. So grab your favorite beverage and let's get started. Now today we are going to start yet another room in our total every nook and cranny cleaning of our entire home. Now today we're going to start a major room. This is going to be the kitchen. So we're getting down to the wire in our cleaning, organizing, and decluttering our entire house. We have a few more rooms to go, so we're going to go ahead and tackle the kitchen this week. It's going to take us 4 days, just like every Nook and Cranny cleaning project. We are going to break it down into 4 days, one wall a day, using my compass rose strategy. But remember, we clean the ceiling first, even in the kitchen. So start with the ceiling, wear your eye protection, cover any food substances or your countertops or anything you don't want to get any kind of dust, debris floating down from the ceiling when you sweep it. But also another tip, kitchens are inviting places when they're bright. So make sure you're using bright white light bulbs. If you can do LED bulbs, it's going to keep the temperature down in your kitchen, but the bright light is inviting and it helps the colors of the food pop so it looks more appetizing. Okay, so let's get started in the kitchen. I do have a video, a clean with me video, where we tackle everything in the kitchen. Countertops, cabinetry, all the major appliances, small appliances, and I have a really great idea on how you can store small appliances if you have a small kitchen like me. So we're going to tackle everything in the kitchen, starting with the ceiling, the light fixture, and then work on the north wall. Now, the process that I go through when I clean my kitchen is I take everything off the countertop on that wall. Everything off. I clean the countertop really well. And then I take everything out of the cabinetry in that wall. So if it's on the north wall, everything comes out of the cabinets. Everything comes out of the drawers. And I clean everything. I like to disinfect. Yes, I use my Listerine spray. And then wipe everything down. And then when I go to put things back into the cabinetry, the drawers, I want to make sure there's breathability. If you have to move multiple items to access something, you're more likely not to utilize it. So if you want decluttered countertops, you need to make it easy to put stuff away. So that means reduce the amount of stuff in your kitchen cabinetry. You can get organizers, little shelves, you can get Lazy Susans, you can get all kinds of organizing devices. I like to kind of keep it low cost, inexpensive for now. You can always upgrade later. But if you need to be able to stack things, make sure you get a device such as a little shelf, some plastic boxes, whatever you need to make room and to be able to access those items. One of the most frequent reason that people don't put things away and their countertops get cluttered is because their cabinetry is overstuffed. So this is a good time to really assess the items in your cabinets, in your kitchen, and determine whether or not it's something you really want to use. If it's something that's seasonal or you don't use often, maybe this is an item you want to put into more of a long-term storage, such as maybe in a closet or maybe in a bin and put it in the shelf in the garage. Something to be able to make your cabinetry a little more breathable. Then you'll find that you'll put things away more often, so your countertops will stay decluttered longer. All right, so that is our every nook and cranny cleaning, ceiling, north wall, in the kitchen. Declutter, declutter, declutter those countertops. You're going to be happy when you do that. Make sure you clean the outside surface of your cabinetry and make sure everything feels clean and it feels inviting, because if your kitchen is inviting, you are more likely to create meals at home than to go out and get grab and go food. So you're going to be healthier, happier, and it's a room that you're really going to be able to be creative and enjoy the cooking process. Okay, so we'll do more on the kitchen as we go through this week. Do want to mention a couple of things. For our safety equipment, you want to make sure in your kitchen you have a fire extinguisher that is made for kitchen fires. So as we go through every room, we do our safety check at the very end. We make sure we have a fire extinguisher, a smoke detector or carbon monoxide detector. And then if it's an upstairs room, we have a safety ladder. And we also want to make sure we have a flashlight in every room just in case. But for the kitchen, you want to make sure you have a fire extinguisher that puts out kitchen fires. Just a safety tip from me, the organizer advisor. Now, let's talk about our health and beauty routine. Remember that we have our health and beauty schedule. Mondays are facial days, Tuesday mani-pedi days, Wednesday deep conditioning hair care days, Thursdays are dental health, dental whitening day. Friday we do facial. Again, Saturday is our outdoor exercise, fresh air. And I just saw a beautiful video on some of the research, and I'm going to do a whole video on the research on being outside, connecting with nature, getting some sunshine, what it does for our stress level, dropping those cortisol levels, which are going to help us relax more. It's going to keep our insulin lower, and it will help you lose weight. So get outside on Saturdays. If you can get outside every day, I encourage that. But Saturdays are dedicated outdoor, fresh air, sunshine, family fun with family, loved one, and pets day. Sunday, relax, restore, and our Sunday prep steps to help us prepare for the incoming week. That's our weekly schedule for our daily health and beauty routines. However, remember, we are exercising. We are at 30 minutes now. We are at 30 minutes a day. So this week we are maxing out at 30 minutes a day. That's about 2 miles on the treadmill at 4 miles an hour. So, if you're watching your favorite show or this video, you can be on the treadmill. Make sure that you hydrate. Make sure that you are taking time for stillness, meditation. The research on meditation is astounding of what it does for your health, your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical well-being. You can spend time in prayer. You can spend time in scripture. You can just spend time relaxing. And sometimes this is a nap. It could be a walk in nature. It could be just sitting out and watching clouds. That's one of my favorite things to do for stillness. Then make sure you're eating clean, take vitamins and supplements if you subscribe to that practice. All right, so that's our health and beauty routines. Whatever day you're watching this, take time for self-care. It's very important, and you will see how transformative it is in your life. Okay, so next we're going to talk about organize to utilize. I'm going to take a sip. Okay, organize to utilize. Today, and I probably should have done this at the very beginning of our process, for people in my demographic, my age range, and most of the people that watch this channel or on my Facebook page are people in my generation, 45 to 65, and primarily are women. And if you're in my generation, you probably have CDs. So you may have CDs, you may still have some VHS tapes, you may still have some cassette tapes, but we're going to go through those. And I wish I had done this at the beginning of the process so that you could be kind of going through these and listening to them as we go along. So putting on your CD, listen to it all the way through, and then you can determine, does this still something that I want to listen to, or does it have scratches and it needs to go? So here's a couple of examples. Here's like a case that is broken beyond, use. So this needs to be recycled. But today we're listening to Dvorak. So I actually keep these in a basket in my guest room with a cassette player or a CD player, so that when I have guests, if they want to just kind of relax, this is all instrumental relaxation music. But also, I have tons of music in my little CD files. So what I like to do is I like to just put on a CD, listen to it, have a pot of tea, listen while you're working. Of course, if you have a different playlist that you want to listen to, that's perfectly okay. But this is just a great way to kind of go through. I've been through all the CDs in this little CD file, and I've listened to every single one. I know they work. I know they're not scratched. And it's just nice to be able to kind of put one on and not worry about commercials and all of that. So if you still have CDs or hard copy kind of music, let's go through some of those. Start going through those and then listen to them. If they still resonate with you, they're keepers. If they don't, they're clutter. So you get to make that decision. All right. Recycle anything that's no longer usable, and if you need a little storage container just to make it enhance the experience of using them, you can get a little box, a bin, a basket, something to put them in so that it's inviting to you. All right, now let's talk about document organization. A little later on this week, we're going to be cleaning our small kitchen appliances. We're going to organize those. We're going to clean them. We're going to declutter our countertops with these. I have some great suggestions on how you can really save space in your kitchen. But remember all those booklets. You may want to house these in a small accordion file in your kitchen. Now remember, we filed all these in our accordion file, all of these instruction booklets, because they don't work in a conventional file folder system. However, if you want to keep them close by in your kitchen, you may want to go ahead and get an accordion file, a smaller version of the one that we did when we organized our documents. But it's just whatever preference. I like to keep some of my booklets so that I can maximize the usage of my small appliances or my major appliances, troubleshoot when something's not going right, and then that way I have it handy in my kitchen. It is your preference, of course. Tailor this system to what works for you. But for me, I like to keep them in my kitchen. All right, that's our document organization. So as you go through every nook and cranny cleaning your kitchen, your countertops, your drawers, your cabinetry, and you find these booklets, you may want to gather them all together so that you have them close by. All right, so now let's talk about our wardrobe. Our wardrobe, we have created the rainbow closet, which is a great strategy for maximizing and extending your wardrobe. It facilitates you really being able to create some dynamic outfits, which is an authentic expression of you. And that kind of fits together with your personality, so you feel so put together and so in alignment that you look and feel your best. And that's what this process is all about. So continue systematically wearing your garments, trying them on. Does it work for me? Is this a good color? Does it make me feel fabulous? Does it fit me well? Am I comfortable in this? Is it in good wearable condition? Once you wear it, launder it, return it to the closet in wearable condition, ironed, mended, buttons are there, zippers work, no spots, everything feels good and it looks good and it's in wearable condition. So you will have a ready-to-wear closet, which will reduce your getting dressed stress and save you tons of time. Okay, so that is our togas for today, what I call togas, today's organizational goals and activities. Every nook and cranny clean kitchen, north wall. Declutter, declutter, declutter those countertops. Make an efficient workspace. You'll be encouraged to cook at home more and eat grab-and-go food less. This is healthier for us and it's less expensive. Saving that money. Also, we are Organized to utilize is going to be our CDs or hard copy audio. Our document organization, all of our little instruction booklets for our kitchen appliances, and our daily health and beauty routines, as well as systematically wearing our garments and accessories from our beautifully created rainbow closet, that serene space that is inviting and it extends our wardrobe. That is it for today. Remember to make sure you hydrate. This is the Organizer Advisor, wishing you health, happiness, and harmony, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.